Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a meta law. Again, this is key. This helps explain a lot of things. There are laws, and then there are meta laws. Laws that govern other laws. One of them is called Sunnatul Imla' wal Imhal. It is the sunnah, the tradition, the meta law that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give time. He doesn't want to force anybody into submission. He doesn't want to resort to coercion and compulsion. He wants to give people time to express themselves, to show themselves for who they really are, the good and the bad. That's where the test lies. If everybody was being forced at gunpoint to do the right thing, how do you know who's good and who's bad? And so yes, فَقُتِلَ مَنْ قُتِلَ وَسُبِيَ مَنْ سُبِي وَأُقْصِيَ مَنْ أُقْصِي. As we read in Dua and Nudbah, prophets would be killed, messengers would be killed, their families, they'd be exiled. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made a promise. لَأَغْلِبَنَّ أَنَا وَرُسُلِي. He says, in the end, I, along with my prophets, will win. We will have the final victory. This isn't about Judgment Day. Judgment Day is the ultimate day of reckoning. It is when the record is set. It's done. People go to heaven and hell. Everybody goes to where they're supposed to go. We're talking about this dunya. We're talking about the fact that in this dunya that was created for another purpose, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has to emerge as the ultimate victor. How do we know that? Look at the verses of the Qur'an. أَنَّ الْأَرْضَ يَرِثُهَا عِبَادِيَ الصَّالِحُونَ. The earth shall be inherited by the righteous slaves of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not paradise. Those who doubt in the reappearance of the master, the imam of the time, the Hujjah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or those who doubt the raj'ah, the return of the most righteous, so they could rule this earth with equity and justice and turn it into a mini paradise. What are they going to do with these verses? As believers, you need to know these things. You need to establish a firm foundation for your creed, for your belief, so that they become unshakable. So that one misconception from a YouTube video or some tweet or some post somewhere doesn't shake you. Look at these verses. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِنَّا لَنَنْصُرُ رُسُولَنَا وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَيَوْمَ يَقُومُ الْأَشْهَادِ. We shall surely, verily support and grant victory to our messengers and the believers in this dunya, as well as on the day the witnesses rise. الحياة الدنيا. Victory has to come in this world.
لا خير في الحياة من دون هواك والعين فداك يا شاغل روحي هل لي أن أراك سلام يا مهدي يا وعدنا الصادق يا صادق الوعد سلام يا مهدي في خط روح الله والله إنا على العهد سلام يا مهدي.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد